Beattie. Curry. He could be in here. And he is. Cut out. McCoy. Chance for Glenavon now. Ferris is forward. Still McCoy. Going it alone. And that's brilliant.
Yes, a couple of superb goals from two of the game's great individualists, and both of them more than capable of making this afternoon's Cup final one to remember. The 1992 Bass Irish Cup final, Linfield against Glenavon. And apart from the glory of lifting the trophy today, a victory for Linfield for the first time in 10 years, or for Glenavon for the first time in 31, will be their passport to European soccer next season. Well, the oval here is a sea of blue and white, as you might well expect. A bit of a swirling wind, but it shouldn't affect the play too much. There's a good crowd and a good atmosphere as well as the teams are about to come out. So let's join your commentator, Jackie Fullerton.
Thank you, Stephen. And for the sense of occasion, the atmosphere, the Irish Cup final is the biggest day of the season. The game every Irish League player wants to be part of. And whilst this is the moment they've all waited for, you can be sure even the most experienced will be feeling a few nerves out there. Both teams will have enjoyed all the build-up, all the media attention, but this is when they hope it all comes right, and their only thoughts will be on winning. A gala occasion for the fans. A sea of blue and white everywhere you look today at the Oval. A real gala occasion, expecting a crowd somewhere in the region of about 12,000. And I can tell you, even before the kickoff, a marvellous atmosphere here. Well, looking at the Linfield team, Lee Docherty has won his fitness battle, and after just 1 hour of first-team football in the past 3 months, he returns to midfield. It's a basic 4-4-2 system with Martin McGaffey and Stephen Baxter up front, but as always, Lindsay Curry and Stephen Beattie will be getting forward at every opportunity. And the Glenavon side, well, they're still missing the main strike force of Stephen McBride and Glenn Ferguson, but the team's still got a strong, experienced look about it. And in their 4-3-3 formation, their main hopes will lie with the front three players, Raymond McCoy, who got that marvellous goal in the semi-final, Gerard McMahon and Jeff Ferris. Mark McGaffey there, now 31, and the only survivor of Linfield's last Irish Cup win way back in 1982. Lee Docherty, as I said, out for the past 3 months. There'll be some question marks about his match fitness, but his return will be a boost for Linfield. Raymond McCoy, they're still talking about that goal he scored in the semi-final against Ballymena, and with McBride and Ferguson missing, a lot will rest on his shoulders. Gerard McMahon, just 18 years of age. He goes to Spurs in July, but here he is in an Irish Cup final in only his 14th game in the first team. Referee today, Mr. David McGill from Belfast, his first Irish Cup final. The linesman, Leslie Irvine and John Ferry. So, on a dry but very blustery Saturday afternoon, the 1992 Irish Cup final is underway. And straight away, McCoy in full flight, but held up by Jeff Spears. Linfield won the toss, and they were allowed to wear their normal blue jerseys. Glenavon today wearing white. If anything, Glenavon have the breeze in this first half. Spears, the Linfield skipper, can't keep it in. The early pressure from Glenavon, and that's McMahon bundled over. Clap of the hands there from Tony Scapatici. And the supporters of both teams already in full voice. McCoy floats it over. Spears with the header. Dornan, Bailey in there. Combined, they get it away. Well won by Ferris. Spears just gets it out there to relieve the pressure. McCulloch beating Baxter that time. Jeff Spears stays forward to take the throw. And the corner given off Brian Kennedy. And a good spell from Linfield. The Linfield support at that City end of the ground. Curry again with it. Baxter just couldn't get there. Bailey goes left. Curry. Plenty of men in the middle. Curry goes it alone. And still they can't get it away. Beattie. Baxter in the middle. Doherty's there, but that was the head of Scapatici. Crawford. Curry in quickly. McGahey held it up well. McGahey tries it, but straight to Robbie back. But he did well, McGahey. Very strong. Got the shot in on target, but straight to the keeper. It's Byrne under it. McConville. Bailey in quickly and trailed down to the ground by McConville. "13 minutes gone then as Beattie takes this free kick. McConnell up in there. Baxter! Off the line, McGahey! The only survivor from Linfield's cup win in '82, Martin McGahey gives them the lead. It all started there. McConnell brought it back. Baxter, good save, but who picked it up? Who else? McGahey. At the start, any team would want at a cup final. The early goal. There's the aerial power of Baxter, and there's the finish of that man McGahey. And once more from our in-goal camera, you can't get much closer than that. I think the referee is holding play up here. He'll want the supporters put behind the fencing onto the terraces. So after almost 5 minutes of delay, the game has restarted. And it's Glenavon 0, Linfield 1. And that goal was Martin McGahey's third in this season's Irish Cup campaign. Dean McCulloch had to play it because McGahey was there, putting him under pressure. Beattie with the throw. Baxter. But once again, Quigley, his shadow right beside him. Baxter again. Beattie. Doherty trying to get in there. That's Baxter. Just couldn't keep it down. Stephen Baxter looking for his 18th goal of the season. But it just wouldn't fall for him. The cross started it. Lee Doherty was in there. There's Baxter, but too high. McCoy. Ferris. He just couldn't get the finish. And here's Dornan. Did well, Alan Dornan. Good bit of covering by the fullback. Ferris. Strong challenge from Jeff Spears. McGahey. Oh, good play. Baxter. Bailey. Curry is right. Curry receives. Still Curry. But a bit ambitious from that range. But a good sweeping move from Linfield. And a sign that Glenavon will have to be careful as they push forward. The Blues could catch them in the break. McCoy. 10 minutes left of this first half. McCoy still going. Drills it across. Gets it again. Chips it this time. McConville! It's off the bar. And what a let-off. McConville can't believe it. He got 2 in the semi-final. He must have thought it was there. Off the woodwork. And there's the clearance. And seeing it from this camera, hits the bar. And it didn't cross the line. McCulloch. McMahon turned well. Once again, Spears in there. Here's Ferris. It's 1-8. And out of nothing, Jeff Ferris has made it all square. Spears did well, then he lost out. It ended up in the path of Ferris, and it's 1-8. Jeff Ferris, he's missed 5 months of the season because of a groin injury. That will make up for it. Quite a tight angle for Ferris here, but he beat Patterson at the near post. Before today, he'd scored 5 goals in his 8 comeback games. He's now got 6, and what a vital one it could be. 1-8, and the crowd, who had gone a bit quiet, have really come to life again. And so too, as you would expect, have Glenavon. McCoy. Crawford. McCoy. Just roams all over the place, Raymond McCoy. McCulloch. Away by Spears. Martin McGahey. But surrounded there by 3 white shirts. Bailey, as always, works hard in the midfield. Beattie. Baxter. Curry's over the other side. Receives. Trying to jink his way through. But in the end, it's with Robbie back. Kennedy. Quickly in there by Easton. Forward by Byrne. Off the head of McCoy. But Dornan sticking very closely to him. And again. Coming up to 10 minutes added on in this first half. And it's with Spears for Linfield. But again, the ball given away. Scapatici gives it to Crawford. But again, running into trouble. Curry. McConnell there first. Quickly under it. Bailey. The run from Curry. Is it too long? He's kept it in, and Byrne had to give away the corner. The Linfield support, Linfield players. Well, a goal before half-time, the ideal time to go in front. Curry. Scapatici's header. Spears wins it. And there goes the whistle to end this first half. 11 minutes of stoppage time play. Linfield went in front. A goal from that fellow there, Martin McGahey. And then the equaliser coming for Glenavon from Jeff Ferris. It's been a bruising contest. It hasn't been a classic. At half-time, it's Linfield 1, Glenavon 1. The Linfield support here in force today, of course, hoping their team can win the cup for the first time since 1982. And Glenavon, well, 1961 was the last time they won the cup, and those fans may remember it was Linfield they beat on that occasion. So it's Glenavon then who put the second half in motion. Looking around, no changes made at half-time. Jason Allen, of course, on for Linfield already because Lee Dockery had to go off with the recurrence, I suspect, of that hamstring injury. Crawford tried to find McMahon. This is McMahon, but blocked by Beattie. All square at the moment. We will have 90 minutes today, and the replay would be next Friday night back here at the Oval. But will we require a replay? Dean McCulloch then with the throw-in for Glenavon. To Ferris. He's done well again, but not with the centre. But Jeff Ferris, the man who got that Glenavon goal in the first half, of course. Game badly in need of someone to put their foot in the ball and spray around a few passes. Of course, sometimes we forget there's always a lot of tension, a lot of pressure in a cup final, particularly with a European place at stake as well. Finals tend to make players ultra cautious. Don't want to do too much, give anything away. Ferris wins the free kick, and Spears hitting the ball against him. And that was a bit silly by the Linfield skipper, and I think he'll get a yellow card for his trouble. There's the offence there, without doubt a foul. And Spears, blasting it into the head of Ferris. And he's received the yellow card. Free kick Glenavon. Here's McCoy. They're all up there, including Nigel Quigley. Patterson missed it. Had an anxious moment there for the big fella. Just 19 years of age. Big day for him, of course, to play in an Irish Cup final. But all over the place there. Byrne wins it. On by McMahon. Here's Spears for Linfield. McCulloch helps it back to Robbie Beck. Crawford. McMahon picked up by Dornan. Chance for Linfield here. A bit of space opening up. Curry. Dornan. Alan Dornan. He's got 1 goal this season. Took it off the toe of Curry, but no problems for Robbie Beck. Scapatici there first. McConville. No support at the moment. Here's Ferris showing himself. And the free kick given against Jeff Spears. So a free kick in what is a dangerous position for Linfield. Ten minutes into this second half. There's the good shot of the keeper, Alan Patterson, lining up the wall to cover that near post. We get no less than 6 Glenavon men round the ball as they decide what to do. McConville is over it. McMahon is there. Could they leave it for Crawford? Here's McMahon. Deflection! And the 18-year-old has done it. The young man who's on his way to Spurs next season. A wicked deflection off the wall. And the keeper had no chance. Unfortunate for Linfield. But my word, and from the in-goal camera, there's the deflection. No chance for Alan Patterson. And at the moment, the blue and white banners of Glenavon everywhere, it seems. And of course, you can't really blame them. They haven't won the cup for 31 years. And there you see them. At this moment, they are feeling very good indeed. Bailey looks forward. McGahey. That's Quigley and Baxter trying to get in the end of it. McGahey. Oh! Just wide of that far post. He got the first one for Linfield. Almost in for number 2 there, to make it all square. Fell for him here, but just wide of the mark. "16 minutes gone in this second half. Glenavon lead by 2 goals to 1. And here they come again. The run from McMahon, brought to a halt by Jeff Spears. That's the young man whose goal sees Glenavon in front. McCoy thought about the quick one to Ferris. Once again, Nigel Quigley has moved forward. Spears. On by McGahey. Curry. He's been allowed no room today at all by Scapatici. That was Byrne across. Curry. Linfield would need a little bit of magic from this fella. Here's Bailey. Good effort. And he certainly hit it, Noel Bailey. But good goalkeeping from Robbie back. Let it fly. But there's Robbie. McCoy moving across to the far side, being shadowed by Beattie. And turning it on a bit of the style now. Finds Byrne. McConville moved into the space. Ferris. Oh, beautiful! Tremendous skills from Jeff Ferris. And he just couldn't pull out the finish. There it is, the close control, and just zipped over that bar. Byrne laid it in. Lovely touch, but he just couldn't find the finish. Away by Byrne. Crawford. Ferris has made plenty of runs up front and has done well. Still going, Jeff Ferris. Patterson out and the corner kick given. And Ferris may have been hurt in that challenge. Good, strong, aggressive run from the striker. There's Patterson. And the foot went in a bit, didn't it? Looks as though he caught it about the knee or just above the knee. Here we see it again. Yes. So Ferris stays on. And he'll be trying to run that off, of course. So McCoy again with the in-swinger. But straight to the hands of Patterson. And he'll deliver it quickly. Once again, Curry loses out to Scappaticci. But Scappaticci, I think, forgetting that Jeff Ferris has got a bit of a knock. Good long kick from Patterson. Won by Allen. Byrne there first. Jason Allen. Inside, good ball for Curry. Oh, and that's a poor cross from Lindsay Curry. He'll be disappointed. McGahey and Baxter lining themselves up in the middle. There we are. And it didn't arrive for them. McConville. McCoy. He's got quick feet, McCoy, hasn't he? McConville. Kennedy. Nothing given. Just couldn't get it through to McGahey, though. And Ferris, he does seem to be hobbling. I don't think Ferris will be with us too much longer. Curry. Good ball to the back post. Baxter just couldn't get in there. And the corner kick given. Bailey takes it quickly. Curry with a lot of space. The chip through. McGahey off the line by Crawford. And Allen just couldn't find the volley. Here's the chance. McGahey just got the touch. Crawford off the line. And while we're watching that, Ferris sadly makes his exit. And Michael Crowe has come on in his place. Scappaticci. Hustled out of it by Curry. Curry still doing the hustling and won the ball in the end. Dornan. McGahey turned on it. Decided to go alone. Bailey was coming up on his outside. But there's the striker's instincts on the target, but straight to the keeper. McMahon is forward. Crawford arrives in support. Good ball, the outside of the foot. McMahon in the middle. Looks for and finds McCoy instead. Lined it up. But no wonder goal this time, as he produced in the semi-final. But the time eases away, and Glenavon are still in front. McConnell knocks it forward. Scapatici in quickly again. Baxter, Dornan. And Glenavon, that was Paul Byrne getting it away, but Dornan, he hasn't given it up the ghost. The fullback aggressive as ever. Lindsay Curry. Baxter tries to get there. Dornan! What a goal! It's not given. And the crowd at the other end had gone wild, the Linfield fans. The ball coming in here. Baxter couldn't get there. And when it goes through, well, it did appear to strike the left hand of Alan Dornan. Here we see it from another angle. There's the left hand, and the referee spotted it. They're ready to cheer. But disappointment again for all blue men. And they must really think there is a jinx on the Irish Cup for them. But have I spoken too soon? Curry gets another chance. Linfield, is this the last chance? Robbie back, can't get there. He can now. And a bit of a scuffle there, McGahey and Nigel Quigley. But it's all calmed down. Obviously, lots of frustration there. And there goes the whistle. It's all over. An absolute delight on the terraces. And down below me, the Glenavon bench. A first trophy for manager Alan Fraser. The Irish Cup goes to Glenavon. There's the young man who got the winner. Final score in this Irish Cup final. Glenavon 2, Linfield 1. So there's the trophy held by the president of the IFA, Mr. Harry Cavan. And there will be quite a cheer from the Glenavon terraces when Paul Byrne holds it up. They have waited a long time. Hotspur McMahon, it says. Yes, young Gerard got the winning goal. But what a day for Glenavon. 31 years they've waited, and they've got the Irish Cup and that place in Europe.
Well, the two injured strikers here, Glenn Ferguson, first of all, a tremendous day for the club.
Oh, absolutely magnificent. Don't know what's going to happen tonight. It's going to be some night for the boys. It's some night for the club. The fans have really enjoyed themselves. It's been a brilliant day out for us all.
How frustrating is it for you to sit and watch it?
It's not really frustrating now, because I've knew now for a few weeks that I wouldn't be playing. I just hoped all along that the boys would go along and done it. Now they have, they've went along and done it. Just happy enough.
Stephen McBride, does it make up for the disappointments of last year, the 2-1 defeat by Portadown?
There's no doubt. There's the turn of Lurgan, the club of Glenavon needed this today. It's the manager's first trophy win. There's players who've worked hard, who've had a full careers and haven't got medals today. They've earned it. And for people of Lurgan and people, Glenavon supporters, this is their day and they worked hard. They've done it the hard way. They came from behind, they won the match and they deserve it, and we'll celebrate tonight.
Paul Byrne, you must be delighted. What do you make of that?
Yeah, over the moon, Stephen. That's what Glenavon need. Put under pressure down, but I think we deserved it, you know, and just great for everybody involved. Glenavon, we made it, eventually.
The club's waited 31 years for this. Is it worth it?
Oh, it certainly is for me anyway. It's my third goal, and I'm delighted. I'm going to celebrate tonight, let me tell you.
Tremendous match, especially in the second half.
Yes, Linfield, all credit to them. When we went 2-1 up, they came back at us, and it was really tough. But we weathered the storm like a good team. Came back and played well, and I think overall we just deserved it, no more.
A tremendous send-off for Gerard McMahon.
Yeah, good player, certainly played well. Deflection on the goal, but we'll accept it anyway, and he hit it well.
Well, Jeff Ferris, you didn't see out the whole match, but you certainly did enough in the first half to set Glenavon on their way. Tell us about the goal.
Well, Linfield was 1 up, and we needed a goal badly to come back into the game. And all I can remember is Gerard McMahon went in for a tackle. The Linfield defence came pushing out, and the ball ran this to me, and I just seen the gap, and I went in and hit it first time, and there it was. Equalised, 1-1.
You always say it's the best time to score as well, especially to equalise.
Well, once we equalised, I knew we'd go on, we gained from strength, and I knew we'd won the game. And it was only a matter of composing ourselves and getting back into the game, and we won it.
Alan Fraser, about the calmest man at the park this afternoon.
Well, it's a day for the players, Stephen. I have gone through it all before, and it's a day for the players.
Tell us about the match, though. You certainly came back strongly, especially in the second half.
Well, the first 15 minutes, we just couldn't get the grips with the game, and probably second half we started to enjoy it and knock the ball about, and certainly the free kick, getting the little deflection, certainly helped us on our way.
It's been quite a year for you, hasn't it? It's obviously your first year as manager of Glenavon. You've had your problems with your car crash, with the strikers going out, yet you end up with a trophy.
Well, it's nice to finish the season with a major trophy, and the players have worked hard over the season, and I mean, I've played a small part in it, and Peter Watson certainly deserves a lot of credit, as much as myself and the backroom staff, and certainly I'm over the moon.
Ray McCoy, I think you've got a personal fan club going here with the supporters.
Yeah, I've got on very well from the supporters when I come here, and this is for them. Today was their cup final. They were disappointed last year, but we've made up for it, and I'm thrilled to bits for the supporters.
You were confident you could win going into this one today?
Yeah, I had a funny feeling all along, and then when Linfield would 1 up, I says, oh no, here we go again, but we battled away, and I think we just got to edge the result and deserved to fully to win.
An element of luck about the winning goal, maybe?
Yeah, it took a bad deflection. Linfield had a couple of half chances after that, which I thought, when Alan Dornan put it in, I thought, here we go again, but thankfully we held in there and got the result we needed.
Jeff Ferris getting the main goal just before half-time.
Yeah, Jeff took it very well. We needed that goal at that time to pull us back into the game, and I think it swung the game in our favour from then.
You had a great game yourself, Ray.
Not too bad. I was happy enough with it. Like the crown of a goal, but I can't have everything.
So the celebrations will certainly go on for some time to come. Disappointment for Linfield. Their wait for Irish Cup honours will have to continue. They haven't lifted the cup for 10 years. For Glenavon, though, they haven't lifted it for 31 until today. So from all of us here at the Oval, very good night to you.